Cheers. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like it has been a while because it has, and I apologize for that, but I'm really excited to be back filming, hopefully on a regular schedule. I'm gonna kind of fill you in on what's been going on in my life, but we are here in the classroom. Today is Thursday, and again, I'm just gonna kind of walk you through my day, a day in the life of what us teachers go through. So it's been really busy since the end of break. We came back, I think like January 8th. So we've been back for about 2 weeks now, and then we didn't have school Monday, so this week's been really short. There's a lot of just like, I feel like stress in the air because it's that time of year. We have a lot to get done, and we're realizing how much time we don't have. So it's been insane. But again, I'm excited to finally be picking up the camera again. I have missed you guys so much, and I am so sorry that I have been gone. The short story is really just that I have been kind of in a creative rut. I did so many vlogs during Christmas, and I know I mentioned this in my last vlog, but I just kind of became resentful of the camera for a little bit, and I'm really sorry because I know when you put your life and stuff on the internet, you guys, my subscribers, kind of expect me to post, and I'm really sorry if I have let you down in that way. But I have some really exciting videos coming. I'm going to do better filming and getting stuff up for you guys. I know a lot of you have been looking forward to content, and again, I just want to apologize. Okay, moving on. Do you forgive me? Do you forgive me? I'm so sorry. I love you so much. Okay, so we're moving on. So let me kind of backtrack and fill you in on just like our core subjects and let you know what we've been doing. So in math, we have been working on fractions. This was our second week with fractions, and it's been going really, really well. I think I mentioned in my last video, I'm gonna sit down, that fractions is like my favorite thing to teach because there are so many different manipulatives and stuff you can use. So I'll let you know what we're gonna be doing today for fractions. Today, actually, we're only kind of doing an assessment. So I'll walk you through what we did the last couple days. And then in reading, we are diving into our benchmark curriculum just because the testing is coming up at the end of the year, and I haven't done a great job preparing them for what that exactly looks like. So we've been talking about that the last couple weeks, which isn't the most fun thing in the world, which is why testing drives me insane because it's not very engaging, it's really dry, but it's just one of those things that we have to do. And then in writing, we've been working on paragraph writing today, or no, I'm sorry, next week we're gonna start opinion writing, and we're gonna start a new science unit next week, which I'm so excited for, and I'm really planning on getting a lot of footage of because I can't wait. And then we are wrapping up our traditions project today. I am done, we are moving on next week. So we're wrapping up our traditions project. I'll show you what those look like. And other than that, it's just been kind of I don't know. I've just been really tired. I feel like when there's a 3-day weekend, we all finally get back into a routine, and then boom, we're all kind of thrown off again, me included. So we're just trying to get to Friday, which is tomorrow. And other than that, I'm gonna start getting things set up for the morning, and then I'll pick you back up and kind of walk you through our day. Okay, sorry for the long rant. I just felt like it was overdue. All right, I'll see you in a second. All right, so I'm ready for the kids to come in, but I do want to show you a few things. I've laid out several things that I want to talk about that I've either done the last couple weeks or that I've started doing. So let me show you. Okay, so this is the first thing that I changed when I got back from break, and this goes in the very back of their homework packets every single week. So it's a weekly behavior report. So basically I check one of these 4 things. Outstanding, pretty good, needed improvement, or unacceptable, and then I can make a quick note. And then work habits. Did they stay on task, follow directions, control talking, and turn in everything? This is something that I've always really wanted to do, but for some reason I never actually did it. So I just created that on PowerPoint. If you guys want it, let me know. I'll just put it in my TPT store for free. It literally took me like, I don't know, 5 minutes to make. So anyway, I just feel like it's a really good way to communicate behavior. That way, if you have a major issue or something comes up, parents are like, well, I've never heard about this before. And I feel like there's several kids, and maybe this is just because I'm new at teaching, but that like slip through the cracks. Like they're constantly chatting or they're off topic, and they fix it with a reminder, but it's consistently every day. And it's not enough to call a parent, but it's just like, those are the ones that just, you know, like we gotta fix something. So I'm hoping that this is going to help with some of those behaviors. So that's something that I started doing after break. What else? So if you've been following me this year, you know that in the mornings I started doing like, what do you want to call it? Like bellwork binders, if you will, where they would open up to a page and they would complete it and then they put their hands on their head when they were finished. And I don't know why I didn't love it so much. I felt like it was getting too redundant. So what I've been doing is I've just been printing off, we use Envision at my school, and they have like printable daily quick checks, Common Core review, several different things. So I will just print off based on what we're working on a page for review. So this is on their desk when they come in the morning, and then we talk about it and then we go into our morning meeting. I've been really loving this because if there's one thing that everyone's kind of not understanding, we can review it really quickly in the morning and they just get more exposure to things, and it always spirals back. Like it'll even go back to rounding and things like that. So I've been loving that. So those are the two major things that I've changed since break that I don't think I've mentioned. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna show you some of the fraction stuff that we did the last couple of days. So the first week we just talked about what fractions are, equal parts, parts of groups, things like that. And then this week, we talked about fractions on a number line and other things. Oh, and breaking apart fractions into just single units. So that's what we talked about. We're gonna take a quick assessment today, and then we're gonna move into comparing fractions, which is a lot harder for kids to understand. So I'll let you know what I'm gonna be doing for that. Okay, let me flip you around. Okay, so this is something we did last week. I let the kids choose a bunch of beads and I gave them a pipe cleaner, and then they chose a color and they wrote the fraction. So 3/9 of his beads are green. This was a really easy way for me to assess if they understood the activity for the day, because I would just check this on their way out to recess. So that was super awesome. This is the assessment that we're gonna be taking today. Again, fractions on a number line and then breaking apart, decomposing fractions. So that we are gonna take today. I just pulled these out because some of my kiddos really need this visual, this tactile piece, so I'm gonna let them use that for this. This is something we're gonna do tomorrow, which I'll chat about. And then this is what we're gonna finish today, kind of like if they finish the assessment. That way they can send this home and we can show parents what we've been practicing. So we're gonna be making this, and then tomorrow we're gonna start comparing fractions. Now I'm kind of toying with the idea of doing a small classroom transformation, like making it an Italian restaurant, which would literally entail like checker tablecloths and like that's really it. Everything else I already have ready. So I don't know, we'll see. If I do, I promise I will vlog it tomorrow. But let me just explain the activity anyway. So essentially, the kiddos get a bunch of different pizzas with different fractional pieces. And then they also get toppings. So pineapple, bell peppers, pepperoni, and sausage that I just cut out of construction paper. And then they have task cards that look like this. So it'll say make 2/3 of your pizza pepperoni and then the remainder cheese, which is just nothing. So they go through the task cards and then they record on here which fraction is greater than or less than the other. So that is what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Also, this is a really quick game that I did last year that the kids really loved. So basically, I just lay these out all over the floor. I play music. So if I do the transformation tomorrow, it'll be like Italian music. When the music stops, they have to stand on a card, pick it up, find someone with a similar denominator, and then they compare the fractions. And then I'll say whichever one is greater, raise it up, or less than, etc. So those are the activities we're gonna be doing tomorrow. And then next week, we're gonna tackle comparing fractions with different denominators. And last year, this was like painful for my kids. So I'm gonna really think this weekend on how I can do that a little bit differently than I did it last year. So this whole fraction unit I mentioned before, I purchased it from Teachers Pay Teachers. This is the Hope King and Amy Lemons math unit. I will 100% link it down below. And I love it because the fractions from our curriculum, like that unit is so boring. Like it's so boring. So they've been loving this from what I understand, and I think it's really helpful. Just being able to access all those different learners. So that is what we are going to be doing for tomorrow in math. And again, if I do the transformation, I will vlog it. So that's kind of our math right now. Now I'm gonna show you how the rest of our day is gonna map out, and then I gotta go. All right, so the bell work I showed you, morning meeting, math is the assessment and the decomposing fractions. For reading, we are going to finish taking a assessment. It's guided, like a complete Teacher Think Aloud, just to get them used to the format of the test at the end of the year. recess, library, we're finishing our traditions posters, which I'll show you. Lunch, read aloud, PE minutes, pack up, go home. And then I think I've mentioned before, I don't usually vlog on Thursdays, but sorry, I'm walking over here because the lighting's way better. But on Thursdays, we get out at 1:50, and then we have school-wide PD. And today is a, I think she's like a behaviorist or something, but she comes and she talks about trauma and like neuroscience. She came for an hour before. She's amazing. And so we're all like extremely excited for this professional development. Unfortunately, I don't think I can film it, but that's what we got going on at the end of the day. So I'm gonna put you guys down. Our bell just rang. I have to use the bathroom and get my life together, but I will pick you guys up at recess. Bye. Okay, so the kids are at recess and math went really well. We didn't even get to our reading block today because we were just going with math. We had a long chat. What is wrong with me? We had a long chat about writing to explain this morning. So we didn't even start math until like 9:40, which is fine because we needed it. So we did our morning meeting and then we did our assessment. And this was the first time I kind of pulled back on that scaffold of reading the test. I kind of gave them the choice. I said, if you can feel like you're confident enough to do it at your seat, do it there. If you need to come to the carpet, we can read them together. Because of the testing at the end of the year, we need to start pulling back. So that's what we did and it went really, really well. And then coming back from Christmas break, I also have trained them how to correct the quizzes with me. So that actually saves me a lot of time. If you don't have the kids correct or grade for you, I recommend you start because so far it's been life-changing. So after recess, we're gonna go to library and then we are gonna just spend the hour before lunch just finishing these traditions posters because I just wanna move on. We started them before break and the fact that we didn't finish before break is like driving me insane. So we're gonna get those done and then lunch, read aloud, and then the day's really over. So it hasn't been a super exciting day. I'm thinking about vlogging tomorrow, so hopefully the next video is a little more exciting. Okay. I'm gonna eat my snack and then I have yard duty, so I'll check back in with you at lunch. All right, so I got a couple clips of them working on their little projects and they came out really cute. Essentially what they had to do was they wrote their paragraph describing their tradition. They had to draw 2 pictures about their tradition. They had their map of the country and then they had a clear title and their decorations. So we got that finished today, thank the Lord, so we can move on next week. So right now is lunchtime. It is dark in here. So for lunch I'm having coffee because I already ate my lunch. And my window's open and the kids are looking at me. So I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch and then when we come back, we just have a read aloud. I have a kid coming in here after I eat to hang out with me, so I'm gonna see if she'll help me clean up because I'm not very organized today. Or ever, who am I kidding? Okay, well I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch and then I will pick you guys back up. I hope this vlog is decently eventful. If not, I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee, bye. Okay, so the day is finally over. I thought it would be fun to show you like the state of a room at the end of the day because it's always a hot mess in one way or the other, and 90% of the time, 85% of the time, I leave it like this because I just function better in the morning and by the end of the day I'm done. So I'm just gonna walk around and show you the state of my room. It's really not that bad, but it's pretty typical. All right, so supplies are obviously not in the best condition. I still have to pick up all these from earlier. We had some computers just thrown everywhere. My turn-in basket is a hot mess. This is where they were turning in their posters. My desk, pretty typical at the end of the day, as well as my back area. And just like drawers open, cords everywhere. Somehow my rug got shifted. The back of my room is actually pretty fine, and then just some stuff on the back table. Just a little glimpse into real life. I do have the kids pick up trash at the end of the day, and they cannot leave if their tabletops and floors are dirty. So there are little things that I have them do. Usually I would have them do the supply counter and things like that, but we just had to get outside today. It was so nice and it had to be done. So that kind of wraps up our day. It was really quick. I hope you guys enjoy seeing these little snippets of what it's like to be a teacher. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to click the little subscribe button on your way out so you don't miss any other videos. I'm hoping, like I said, to do a classroom transformation tomorrow. So, I mean like a mini one. I'm being so dramatic, but I'm so excited to be back filming videos. I'm gonna be trying to come up with a legit posting schedule so you know what to expect from me from now on. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.